My name is Nathan Dziekan, and my presentation is on Achaea, the Roman Greek province. Location and government. Achaea was located in the Peloponnese region of Greece, occupying much of that southern peninsula. Major cities in Achaea include Corinth and later on other cities like Sparta and Athens. Achaea was a confederacy divided into 12 separate parts. Many, if not most of the cities in the region were likely ruled by oligarchies. In the late 3rd century BC, the Confederacy was discontinued, the reasons for which are still unknown to this day. And this Confederacy was brought back in 280 BC, expanding its borders beyond what they were before. Wars and expansion. They formed an alliance with nearby Aetolian Confederacy, which was just north of Achaea, in opposition against the Macedonians, even further north. Under the guidance of Aratus, Achaea continued to spread its reach. And Aratus actually, he brought in a 13th city-state into Achaea called Dziekan after he pushed a tyrant out of that city-state. Sparta took exception to this expansion and began to attack Achaean and Aetolian territories. So they sought out Macedonia for help against the Spartans, who were eventually defeated in 222 BC and annexed by Achaea. And then in 220 BC, the Aetolians were showing aggression towards Achaea, so the Achaeans joined against the Macedonians. And this alliance only lasted a short while as Rome threatened Achaea, telling them to put their Macedonian support aside and instead support them against their own war, against the Macedonians. And despite them helping Rome in a war, the Romans were very skeptical of Achaea's loyalty. Because of this, Rome demanded 1,000 Achaeans be sent to the city of Rome as hostages. And one of those hostages was Polybius, who was considered the best source of Achaean history in the 3rd and 2nd centuries BC, based on his writings during this time. These prisoners were released several years later, but tensions remained high. In 149 BC, the Spartans rebelled against Achaea, seeking independence. And when Achaea resisted, Rome backed the Spartans in war. In 146 BC, the Roman army, under the command of General Lucius Mummius, destroyed the city of Corinth and annexed Achaea. And General Mummius earned the title of Achaicus after this conquest, meaning the conqueror of Achaea. And the Romans dissolved the Confederacy and combined Achaea and recently captured Macedonia into a single province before Achaea became its own province in 27 BC. Under Rome, Achaea was very prosperous. It didn't have any military station within and became a very favorable place for politicians to govern, as well as an academic center for elite Romans. Before a rebellion in 88 BC by King Mithridates of Pontus happened, he gained support of Greek cities in Achaea. But this rebellion was crushed, and the Greek cities that supported him were heavily punished, including Thebes and Athens. Hadrian, a budding Roman politician, grew to love Greek culture. He wanted to become the emperor, and his fascination with Greeks continued to grow. His accomplishments as Roman emperor in Achaea include helping speed up Greece's rebuild from the rebellion in 88 BC, including finish a temple to Zeus that began construction over 500 years prior. He established a provincial parliament called the Penhalion to unify the region. He had Greek laws professionally redrafted. He built up infrastructure, including aqueducts and a library. And he actually built a gate on the east side of Athens at its entrance that stated, "This is the Athens of Theseus, the old city." And the other side wrote, "This is the city of Hadrian, not of Theseus." And Theseus is the mythical founder of Athens. So he's saying as if it is now his city, it no longer belongs to its legendary founder. And here are my references.